think it's better with these lights on. Okay, hi. Happy Halloween. I'm a kitty. It's noon right now. You want to know what I've had to eat today? So basically this morning, my favorite teacher in a very small class forgot my name, because apparently I don't talk enough. She felt really bad about it, I think. Also, she was really hyper on sugar, so she decided to give me 8 Lindor chocolates, 5 Reese's peanut butter cups, and so many Smarties that I can't even deal with it. And I ate most of those things. It's Halloween. On Halloween, you're allowed to eat candy all day. Didn't you know that? That's allowed on Halloween. It is. You don't believe me. I'm all the way, where our class is all the way on Words of Mormon right now. But I'm gonna go back to Jacob because, oh my gosh, I love Jacob. I love him so much. I think he's a really deep and interesting Book of Mormon hero. So in the first chapters of Jacob, Jacob spends a full 10 verses apologizing for what he's about to say. He apologizes that he has to address these sins, and he apologizes for the way that he has to address them. He's incredible. He's so loving, and he is so anxious about his people. I'm just going to read Jacob 2, 6 through 7 and 9. Yea, it grieveth my soul, and causeth me to shrink with shame before the presence of my Maker, that I must testify unto you concerning the wickedness of your hearts. And it also grieveth me that I must use so much boldness to speak concerning you before your wives and your children, many of whose feelings are exceedingly tender and chaste and delicate before God, which thing is pleasing unto God. Wherefore it burdeneth my soul that I should be constrained, because of the strict commandment which I have received from God, to admonish you according to your crimes, to enlarge the wounds of you who are already wounded, instead of consoling and healing their wounds. And those who have not been wounded, instead of feasting upon the pleasing word of God, have daggers placed to pierce their souls and wound their delicate minds. The beauty of this admonishment is that it comes from someone who loves them. Sometimes I honestly really fear retribution. I don't want to be chastened. I want to be comforted and consoled and uplifted, not told off. But it is a foolish person who does not accept and even invite the chastisement of God. God chastises the people who he loves. We should hope to receive guidance from him and be humble enough to make the changes in our life that he's asking us to make, so that we can get back on the right track. Isn't that what we want? Sometimes I hear a teaching or I get a prompting and I just go, oh, okay, I need to change, I can do that. But other times, I can feel defensive or offended or even stricken and kind of pierced, kind of like, oh, no. If just a person in church, even in the slightest way, chastises me, I'm always kind of defensive, like, get off my back, man, yo. But humility. We must be constantly seeking to better ourselves. That's just what we have to do in this life. That's what we're here for. We have to have the strength and faith to follow that. And that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say on this beautiful fall Halloween-y day. Happy Halloween. Can I close with a quote that's kind of not super relevant, but I like it. It's from Elder Holland. Live the gospel as conspicuously as you can. I love that. I love it. Keep the covenants your children know you have made. Keep priesthood blessings and bear your testimony. Don't just assume your children will somehow get the drift of your beliefs on their own. Or anyone. It's your responsibility to share this gospel with the people in your life. Missionary work.